Hello. I wanted to make this video because I've seen a lot of people showing off their planner setups and, their everyday carries and what they do with their notebooks. But not a lot of them are using the Sketch Wallet. It's one of my favorite brands and honestly something I take with me every day. I don't go anywhere without this in my pocket or on me at all times. So I thought I would show my setup on my wallet because I feel it pretty good. It can hold quite a lot of stuff, and yet it's still a really good wallet in size. Fits in the palm of my hand and sits in my pocket and doesn't really stand out that much or is not really that intrusive when it's in my pocket. I usually have it in my back pocket. I don't like to sit down when I'm wearing or have a wallet in my back pocket, so I usually take it out anyways. Don't really care for anything in my back pocket when I sit down. It just kind of feels weird and uneven to sit. So yeah, I thought I would kind of take it all out and show you how much fits in here, because there's quite a lot, and it's quite surprising how much this little wallet can hold. So yeah, I usually carry my pen with me. It does fit in here too. If I take out the pencil that came with it, I can just slide this guy on here like so, close it up, and it does hold in there really well. It doesn't have to sit in that bottom pocket. If it just sits like that, you can close it up. And I made this elastic closure myself. Not that it needs to close it, I just personally am so used to having an elastic over a notebook or so, and personally I find that comfortable and handy. So yeah, even with that on there, it still holds up. We'll start with that little piece. It's just something I made. I found a piece of nice thick plastic. It was to something specific that kind of wrapped around, but I thought the shape was good. I just simply cut into this piece up here, rounded the corners, but left this top part and then just kind of cut out the exact shape for this elastic, and then just kind of sewed it on so that it's one complete loop. Had a charm on the bottom, thought that was handy. Yeah, and then it just sits in there and then keeps the whole thing closed. Handy part is too, because it sits in the money pocket, you can kind of have it whichever way you want. If you want to have it more on this side or you want it in the front, you can just kind of do whatever you want with that. So that's the first thing. Obviously the sketchbook is the next thing. Actually, before I talk about that, I'll talk about the other mod that I added to this book. It's kind of like a little charm loop or little key ring that I put in there. It's just made from a piece of cardboard. Actually, it's from a Bluetooth speaker. I got the Bob Marley Bluetooth speaker, and it comes with that flap that closes over magnetically. It was a nice thick cardboard, and it had this little piece of ribbon that was actually put into the closure, and I thought that was just perfect, so I just cut it around. Didn't need to be the whole thing, it just needed to kind of like stick underneath there, and when this is closed it stays in there really well. It can't come loose. And then I can either hang a charm from it, or I also have, sometimes I hang a chain that I can have this hang to my belt loop, and then it just feels a little more secure when I have this in my when I'm out and about. Yeah, so there's that as well. And then the next thing that we have is the sketchbook itself. This is made, actually I made the sketchbook myself. It's made of Lottke paper from Lush. That's kind of that neat paper they have. It's a really nice texture. And then I just glued it to some cardstock. It's an older sketchbook. I already filled this one. I just kind of put it in here for demonstration purposes. But yeah, that one is nice. Oh yes, and the pencil put up there. Take out the pen. I just have a small little leaf sprout bookmark, just kind of handy to have in there, who knows when. It's also just kind of cute. I have a nice darning needle. It's not really sharp. It's just kind of handy for a lot of little uses. And then I have this little wall, or I guess like business card size calendar. Got it here locally from a store, and I just liked it. It was perfect. It fit right into the little card wallet, or card pouch, card pocket, I guess you'd say. And then it's just handy to have to reflect on, so I'm not always looking at my phone and marking specific dates, because if I don't write something down, on a calendar, I will forget it. So that is handy to always have too. I'll just put that there. And then I ordered this little Minimo pencil. Got it because I thought, oh, that's perfect. Slides right into the, again, the card pouch. Didn't realize how flippin' tiny this pencil is. And yeah, that is a tiny pencil. And it actually works too. It's nice metal. So it is thick and doesn't really flex or anything, which is nice. Because I have a different small pencil, not this small. It's a little longer. But it's made of plastic and it's starting to crack just from having it for like, oh gosh, 5 years. I've already had to glue it once. This one, however, it's not really something I use all the time. It's more of just like have it in there in case I ever need a pencil. It's kind of like a quick backup, an emergency pencil. And then I carry Post-it notes because they're never a bad thing to have around when you need something quick to jot down or to write something to give to somebody. That's always nice. I like doing that too. And just fix the mess I just made. And then, of course, I have my debit card and ID, which are covered for obvious reasons. This little guy is from Kickstarter that I backed, I guess you'd say. It's called One Card Maze. They're really cool. I made them tinier so they'd fit in here. Didn't plan to make them that small. That was more of just fiddling with the settings and got it really small. But it's still really easy to see and to use. And essentially what you do is you start from, well, the start, and you follow lines. Anytime an arrow is up, that's a doorway you can go through. And as you go down off the edge of the page, you flip the page accordingly, or the card, and you follow the maze, and you can rotate to get to the arrows pointing up the way you need to. And essentially you're trying to get to the exit by flipping the card around and manipulating it. And they're really fun. It's kind of something I like to keep in my wallet if I ever just have a moment of, you know, boredom that I need to fill and solve, and not be on my phone, because no one really wants to be on their phone all the time. You feel. Oh yeah, and then there's this guy. This is actually a card sleeve. This is a game I'm working on. It's a business card size game, based on the turnip stock market from Animal Crossing. I use this little card as a way to keep track of the money I make and everything. Kind of working on that one still, so it's still in development. So that's all those pockets, got everything in there. And then we go to the money pouch, which obviously has money in it. But I also keep some stickers in here as well for calendar or for my sketchbook, things like that. It's handy. And those actually fit. This pocket's really deep. It's the whole length of the wallet, which is nice. So you can fit quite a lot in there. And then I actually keep a whole bunch of, I think that's everything, yeah. A whole bunch of little, I guess, adhesive labels. They're like little price tag adhesive labels. I like keeping them because I can then just, if I want to create a little sticker or something for my planner or my sketchbook, because sometimes I don't always use blank sketchbooks. Sometimes I do use lined. So I like to just be able to draw on the sticker and then adhere it to the page anywhere I want. But of course, I also keep like planner style little ones. I've gotten these are like washi stickers. And then little dots, because they're handy if you want to mark a useful note or something like that. Little doodles, things like that. Oh yeah, and then this one, I did a whole sheet of just different weather icons, handy to do if you want to mark a specific date for that. And then this one, these are all the extras. So these are all like essentially filled. These are all the other stickers of those sizes that haven't been filled in yet, with a couple other little stickers in there just to keep them somewhere. So yeah, that is everything that technically is in my wallet. But now I am going to kind of lay it all out so you can see how much it is. So I just zoomed out so you could see, but now I'm going to go ahead and lay it all out. I'll probably speed this up. So I'll stick that there. there. So yeah, that all fits in that tiny little wallet. Kind of hard to capture the whole thing. I do have a better shot, which I will show. That photo is kind of a better example of it all laid out, kind of how much room it takes up on a table. So this is a little more compact because it's a small little desk I have. But yeah, that's all that fits in my tiny little sketch wallet. This is this is their original size, if I remember correctly. No, this is the newer size that they made. The first size they made, which is technically the large one, this guy here, it fits your typical field notes. That's what one of their sketchbooks look like. I'm using that one right now. Yeah, so this one is their original size. They're large. This one I got is technically white when I got it, but I knew it was going to get dirty eventually over time, so I thought I would beat the dirt to the punch and kind of design it myself. So I made it look like River Song's Diary from Doctor Who. I'm recoloring it. It's faded. It's been colored for quite a while. I painted it, and then now it's starting to fade. So I'm going to recolor it and then keep going like that. But yeah, this is their small size. It was the smallest size they had for a long time. They had the medium and the large. Now they have the clutch and the slim. The slim is this one. This is the slim. It's just your kind of money clip style. This is the one I'm currently using. This is the one that I actually have. This little guy is what I made too. It's just a bulldog clip with an elastic on it, and it allows you to take your pen of any size, slide it in there, and then boom, you have a pen on the go. Because these little pockets don't fit a fountain pen that big, but they do fit your pencil perfectly. Yeah, so they're slim, as they call it. But personally, I do like the classic wallet size. It's got so much room in it, as you can clearly tell how much you can fit into it. So yeah, that's all of it. I guess maybe I'll do a time lapse of me putting everything back together. So let's take a look at that. So yeah, that is my sketch wallet and how I managed to put so much into it and use it everywhere I go. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a comment and let me know what you think. And if you have any other ideas, or if you use a sketch wallet, I'd love to know how you guys use it and what you think of sketch wallet, because I love the brand. It's such a good quality product. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.